Today, we'll be making a margherita pizza in a cast iron skillet with store-bought ingredients. Because if you're trying to eat pizza as fast as I am, then store-bought pizza dough is the way to go. I bought this one from Whole Foods, but you can honestly get it anywhere, and the trick is to just follow the directions on the back of the bag. You want to make sure that the dough is at room temperature before you start to apply it. Here I'm using a pound of dough, which I'm going to break into 3 equal balls, and this will make for 3 personal pizzas. Grab one of the pizza balls and cover that with extra virgin olive oil. Really make sure to cover the entire ball because it makes it a lot easier to spread. You don't need any fancy tools or equipments to make this round pizza. You'll just be using your fingers to push and ply the dough around. The center of the pizza dough is going to be a little thinner than the rest of it, and that's perfect because you want to form a crust around the edges. Once you've formed your pizza shape, move the dough to a well-oiled cast iron skillet. It might be a little difficult at first to get the perfect round circle because pizza dough really does like to close in on itself, but eventually it'll stop doing that, so don't give up. Spread a thin layer of the pizza sauce evenly in the thin areas of the dough. You want to spoon in small amounts at a time because you don't want this pizza to be very wet. Next, you'll want to tear pieces of fresh mozzarella from a ball and place it directly onto the sauce. My favorite part about margherita pizza is that fresh basil flavor, so I'll be using fresh basil leaves to top it off. Make sure you're generous with the basil leaves because when they bake, they shrivel up and become really small. I like a little kick to my pizzas, so I'm adding some crushed red pepper flakes, but feel free to skip this step if this is not your thing. Brush the edges of the pizza with some extra virgin olive oil. Transfer the cast iron skillet to a stovetop set at medium-high heat. Continue to cook it until the bottom of the pizza turns beautifully golden brown. Transfer the skillet to an oven set to broil. Let your pizza cook until all the cheese is melted and the crust becomes really nice and golden brown. I like to dab my finished pizza with a little extra virgin olive oil because it's just so good, but feel free to skip this step. Bon appetit!